Yo, what is up, guys? So Call of Duty Black Ops 4 just dropped another patch, which is pretty cool. They're updating the game a lot, and that's good. But the first thing I do want to mention, in addition to all of these patch note changes, the nerfs and the buffs, is they have a limited time thing where you can actually get the guns that you would normally have to pre-order from a certain place. In NA, it's going to be at GameStop. But for those of you guys that didn't get the opportunity to get these are going to be the camos that you can now unlock if you are willing to drop $20 on that fall firearms, which I'm personally not going to be doing, but it's 2,000 COD points and you get 2 signature weapons. You get the Strife Divinity and the Maddox Carbon Cobra, which I just showed you guys what they look like. But let me know, guys, what you think of them. I don't think that they're that insane. At least the Carbon Cobra, it doesn't look that cool. This looks absolutely amazing, but am I really going to be spending $20 just so I can have a cool-looking pistol? That's not the RK5? Heck no, man. Alright, so now that that is out of the way, because that was also updated in the recent patch notes, I want to go over the things that you guys actually care about. But anyways, first off, weapon balance. This is for multiplayer only. There are also additional changes that are only for PC players. But anyways, the weapon balance. Tactical rifles, both of them got a buff, the Swordfish and the ABR. In fact, I recently dropped a video on the most recent Swordfish buffs, and it's still very, very good. But anyways, the Swordfish has reduced upward recoil to achieve more accurate bursts, which really comes down to, are you going to be playing with high caliber and you're going to hit people on head glitches? Well, then it's going to be even better for that. So the Swordfish just took a giant W here, and on top of that, it recently just got buffed. For those of you guys that didn't catch the most recent buff, it has reduced idle sway, and the delay in between bursts is actually going to be even better. So now, the Swordfish might be a little bit better, but I already thought the gun was good. And any more buffs that I get to it? Awesome. The next thing that also got changed is the ABR. They reduced the upward recoil on that tactical rifle as well, and they extended the 4-hit kill range from 25 meters to 32. Decent little increase over there, so another straight up buff to the tactical rifle department. In addition to that, they also did a lot of stability issues, which I'm not going to really go over. It's mostly the zombies, so the game's going to essentially crash less, so that's overall just kind of a good thing. But I want to go ahead and go over like most of the patch notes that I think you guys care about. So there's also another update that added Nuketown to the multiplayer playlist, because previously it was only available on PlayStation. Now PC as well as Xbox players will be able to play over on Nuketown. And they added a feature playlist, of course, having Nuketown. So it has Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, Domination, and Hardpoint. They also added a event in the Nuketown area, so zombies can now spawn on Nuketown Island with a new zombie stash spawn location behind the Nuketown sign for a limited time. There's also the addition to Blackout with the Bowie knife, which we'll go over in a second. But they also updated Blackdrop Shot, adding it to the black market. Of course, this is something that we had previously on PlayStation, so it's kind of a small thing, but just in case anyone wants to spend on COD points, there you go. So they added a TDM 100 in a feature category. That also added different Mercenary Mosh Pit game modes, but there's really nothing to here that I really want to go over. There's a lot of stability issues that they fixed when making the game crash less, so that's kind of cool, awesome. But I really want to get into the score streaks because they actually changed them quite a bit. Now, as far as care package goes, they adjusted delivery chopper entry and exit points across all maps to reduce delivery times. This is a pretty big deal. For those of you guys that caught me last time on the live stream, yeah, the care package was actually glitched. I don't know if this was in between the patch, because it seriously, it was moving so slow, I thought it was a glitch, and then nothing ever came out. The chopper just disappeared. I don't know what happened to that supply drop, but it just never came down at all. But they also increased the entry and exit speeds for the delivery chopper, so it's going to come in faster and leave faster. Not that the speeds of exiting really matters. However, if you're trying to shoot down some of the choppers when they are coming in to drop the care package, yeah, keep that in mind as well. But next up, they reduced how often high-end score streaks can be retrieved from the care package. So basically, you're not going to be getting as good score streaks from the care package. And they reduced the amount of roll on the smoke marker to ensure that the end position is more accurate representation of where the care package will drop. So again, it's just not, that's really not that big of a deal. But Anyways, it's just going to kind of go and be more accurate wherever you throw that canister. They also adjusted a bunch of the score adjustments, so the dart is going to cost 50 points less. The RCXE is going to cost 50 additional points. The lightning strike is going to get a reduction of 50. And then the sentry is going to be reduced by 50. Hellstorm increased by 100, which is one of the best score streaks in the game. The sniper's nest has been reduced by 50. The mantis has been increased to 1100. It says as the default. And then the thresher has been reduced by 50 points. And then attack chopper has increased by 1300 points. And then they reduce score given from all score streaks from 25 to plus 10. So if you're trying to go from score streak to score streak, it's going to be a little bit more difficult right now, especially since like UAV is really easy to rack up your points in this game. But anyways, they also changed a few things with hardcore, where teammates weren't displaying properly. Again, these are just like kind of glitches. Now, this is a pretty big one for any of you hardcore players. Teammates, they die to a friendly bomb site explosion will no longer count toward the team kill kick limit. So what people could do before, and this is hilarious, right, is if you planted the bomb, if they all went right next to the bomb and they died because of the explosion, like you won the round, but they died to the bomb, you would just get kicked. That is absolutely stupid that, like, you know, during like testing they didn't think of this, but I mean, you have to be kind of dumb to, you know, sit on the own bomb site for the longest time. And it would have to be like multiple people, obviously, but that's kind of funny. This says also, care package team kills will no longer count towards the team kill kick limit. So in hardcore, since you can kill your own teammates, I mean, I guess if you're getting a care package and they're going to sit there, they're going to wait for your care package and sit under it and just die to it. I feel like that's kind of their fault anyways, but yeah, you could actually get kicked if like the whole team was like, yo guys, let's go ahead and all go right next to it and all just die to this guy's care package. Like, how stupid do you got to be to do that? But whatever, it's fixed. But this is actually something that matters pretty big for any of you competitive players. No longer can you juggle hard points and get your score streaks as easy. They reduced the score given for the hard point secured to plus 50. It used to be plus 100, so you go there, you pop in and out. It's called juggling if any of you guys like play competitive, but it's basically you go in and out of the hill just so you can keep on getting that the points. But it has been reduced by 50, so it's pretty much half of it. They also resolved an issue where it would prevent players from owning the hardpoint while using the lightning strike tablet. I don't know, that's kind of a weird one, but that's technically a glitch that has been patched. It also made it so the silent plant on search and destroy in custom games should now make planting and defusing the bomb completely silent. So that's kind of nice if any of you guys play in custom games. But also, CBO custom games, they addressed an issue where specialist weapons and equipment would not update when a player would actually change specialist. Also, Seraph's Tactiplay will now only allow one respawn per use in free-for-all. So that's another change. But for the most part, it doesn't really matter too much. These are for challenges and stuff. I don't think you guys really care about that. The result of an issue with progress was not awarded in hardpoint or control, which, again, these are like challenges that most of you guys probably didn't notice anyways. Now, I did go over the main patch notes that I wanted to go over, which is the buffs to two of the tactical rifles, but there's additional ones. These are only for PC, okay? Just as a heads up. So there was another recent patch that had just came out. In fact, I already covered that, but it basically allowed a lot of the submachine guns, specifically the Spitfire, would have a increased 6-shot kill range. But they actually, I guess, decided to go back on that. So they reduced the damage within the 9-meter range for the Spitfire, and they restored previous ADS move speed. So they actually buffed them, and then I guess they're like, we're rolling back, taking it back, taking it back. So the Cordite has reduced damage within the 3-meter range, because before you'd be able to get, I believe it was a 5-shot with the Cordite, the MX-9, and the GKS, and they decided, let's not implement this. This, again, guys, is PC only, and all of the ADS bonus movement speed, well, too bad, you PC players, you guys don't get that anymore. So basically, they rolled back those changes. There's a lot of stability issues with this that actually got fixed as well. Pretty much all of it is honestly just zombies. It's like stability issues, global fixed crashes that would occur when zombies spawn into the map. How do you mess this up this bad? Like, there's a issue that caused the game to crash when zombies spawn on the zombies game mode. Like, some of this stuff to me is just like absolutely unacceptable to like see that kind of stuff. But I mean, it's part of the game. At least it's being patched, all right? Let's not complain too much over here. But yeah, those are it for the patch notes, guys. If you guys want to read every single thing, because I didn't go over like when the game is actually going to be crashing, I'll leave the full patch notes down below in the comment section below, as well as the pinned comment section. But again, most of these are just stability issues, and I wanted to get all of the information out for you guys just in case you want to check it out. But overall, how do I feel about these changes? I feel like these changes are well, I mean, they're buffing the swordfish, so I still think that is good. I think the swordfish is still one of my favorite guns in the game. However, the Maddox and the Sog are pretty much just the guns in the game that almost everyone's using. I still see the ICR once in a while. In fact, the gameplay you guys are seeing is with the ICR. This is after the nerfs. But anyways, you guys can let me know down below what you thought of the patch notes. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts. I think the overall changes are better. As long as they keep buffing the swordfish, I like it, man. But I really want to see new content. I want to see new guns. I want to see new specialists, new score streaks, new content, really, other than just changing these numerical values. But those are my thoughts. Let me know yours down below. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the vid. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button to see more Call of Duty updates, as well as Call of Duty gameplay. Thanks for watching. Peace, peace.